Ezekiel's prophecy. In fact, it was the first time that any of the nations cited by Ezekiel in that prophecy that are to attack Israel in the last days actually launched a direct attack on Israel. How did Ezekiel know all that? God knew it. It's not yet the fulfillment, the fullness of that prophecy, but it's a gigantic step in line with that prophecy. So Raci was the closest one in fulfilling Ezekiel's prophecy. And what happened to him? He crashed into the earth. He crashed into a mountain. Now listen, in the prophecy of Ezekiel, what happens, what does it say in Ezekiel 38 and 39? What will happen to the enemies of Israel? This is what it says. Listen closely. Then I will strike your bow from your left hand and make your arrows drop from your right hand. The arrows and the missiles of Iran were struck down when they tried to attack Israel. So too now was the leader was struck down. Now listen what it says. I will bring you to the mountains. Raci was brought to the mountains. You will fall on the mountains. So Raci fell on the mountains. His helicopter fell on the mountains. He came crashing down on the mountains. It says, you and all your troops, they will fall on the mountains. So the leader of Persia has fallen on the mountains. Now on the day that this is fulfilled, according to the prophecy, they will be in Israel and fall on those mountains. But as Iran's attack of Israel is a shadow of the attack that is coming, Raci fell on the mountains, a shadow of the coming fall. Mystery number 5, the ancient entity. A mystery now from the book of Daniel.
Yeah, there it is.
The full mystery.
That's the guy.
On Ezekiel's prophecy. Check out
the angel fought
the Persian mystery.
The demon.
Now I'm going to open up more.
When he was trying to deliver the revelation to Daniel. That's who it was.
The prophet Daniel is taken captive from Israel into exile, into the court of Babylon. While there, he receives revelation from God concerning Israel and the end and the last days. Daniel 10, it says, in the 3rd year of Cyrus, king of Persia, Iran, a message was revealed to Daniel, whose name was Belteshazzar. The message was true, but appointed for a longer time or a later time. And he understood the message and had understanding of the vision. Now on the 24th day of the 1st month, as I was by the side of the great river, that is the Tigris, I lifted up my eyes, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose waist was girded with gold of Uphaz. So Daniel's at the side of the Tigris River. He sees an angelic being clothed in white, and that being has come to give him a revelation from God. He says to him, don't fear, Daniel, for from the first day you set your heart to understand and humble yourself before your God, your words were heard, and I've come because of your words, but the Tsar Malchut Paras withstood me for 21 days. Amazing thing. The angel of God is prevented from coming to Daniel because of another entity. The angel calls him the Tsar Malchut Paras.
That's him.
The word Tsar means prince, head, chief, captain, ruler, steward, lord, or master. The word Malchut means kingdom. It refers to that kingdom. What kingdom? The word is Paras, same word used in Ezekiel 38 and 39. It's Persia. So the Tsar Paras, who is the Tsar Paras? It's a demonic entity. Why did the Tsar Paras try to stop that angel? The angel was coming to give Daniel a revelation. It says, I've come to make you understand what will happen to your people in the last days. For the vision refers to many days yet to come. The last days, it's an end-time prophecy. It's your people, that's Israel, the Jewish people. The prophecy is going to focus on the city of Jerusalem, the temple of Jerusalem. It is yet to be built. It's going to link up with the book of Revelation, the Antichrist, the end of the age, the return of the Messiah. So this demonic entity, the Tsar Paras, is seeking to prevent all that. He's against end-time prophecy being given, the end-time purposes of God concerning Israel.
When they build a new temple.
In the last days, you've got an anti-Israel demonic entity. It happens to be linked to one specific nation, Persia, and Persia is Iran. The Tsar Paras can be translated as the ruler of Iran, a demonic spirit ruling, leading Iran. It's the mystery behind all these things. When Israel comes back into the world in the last days, this entity, the Tsar Paras, is going to be especially active or activated. That's why Iran turned into the most anti-Israel nation on earth. What Israel calls its arch rival. That's why Iran is not normal. That's why Iran sponsored terrorism around the world.
It's not normal.
That's why Iran was behind Hamas, which orchestrated October 7th. Behind it all was a demonic spirit. That's why Iran is obsessed with Israel and wants to destroy Israel. That's why Iran is obsessed with gaining the powers of nuclear destruction. It is driven by the Tsar Paras, a demonic spirit, the entity of Iran, which is obsessed with stopping the purposes of God that are going to come through the nation of Israel in the last days. If it can destroy Israel, it can stop the purposes of God. That's why the nations of this world they try to control Iran, but they can't, because you cannot control a demonic spirit with diplomacy. And as demonic spirits seek to possess and control, so Iran seeks to bring other nations and powers under its control. So it has a network of terror throughout the Middle East. Hezbollah in Lebanon, militias in Iraq and Yemen. In Gaza, Hamas, and beyond all that, right now, Iran controls about 4 other nations of the Middle East. The sixth mystery, the Iranian general. The one man whose hands were especially responsible for the spreading of Iranian terror and anti-Israel attacks was the Iranian general Zahedi.
God.
He oversaw and empowered the anti-Israel networks of terror throughout the region. And those close to the Iranian government, they hailed him, they praised him as being the one behind October 7th, the invasion of Israel, the massacres. Could he be a vessel of the Tsar Paras, an instrument, an embodiment of this entity? Could he be linked to the Tsar Paras? Well, I didn't tell you last time, but the word Tsar, as in Tsar Paras, is also translated in the Bible as, listen, general. Tsar Paras can be translated as the Iranian general. Zahedi was actually a Tsar Paras, an Iranian general, undoubtedly led, motivated by the actual Tsar Paras. So when Israel struck him down, the Iranian general, they were striking down a Tsar Paras. And that's why when they struck him down, Iran went crazy and launched over 300 missiles into Israel, its first direct attack on Israel. Mystery number 7, the other Tsar Paras. Well, there was another one. There was another vessel, another agent and instrument of the Tsar Paras, this spirit, this demonic spirit. What was his name? Ibrahim Raisi.
As threats and anti-Semitism spread around the world, now more than ever, our nation and people need your prayers.
Ibrahim Raisi was the president of Iran under the Ayatollah. He was the ruler of Iran. Well, Tsar Paras could be translated also as ruler of Iran. Raisi was also a Tsar Paras. And he was over General Zahedi. He was behind General Zahedi. He was behind the attack on Israel. He was a dark agent, a minister of death, as demonic entities are linked to death and destruction. So Raisi's own people call him the Butcher. And he was the one who threatened death and destruction to Israel. The Tsar Paras is a spiritual being. The Apostle Paul said, we war not against flesh and blood, but against powers, principalities, rulers in the heavenly places. The enemy is called the prince of the power of the air. The heavens or the sky is a symbol of the spiritual realm. So Raisi went up into the air, into the heavenlies, into the sky, and there was struck down to the ground. I told you at the beginning, his first name, Ibrahim, comes from literally Abraham, the father of the people. he's tried to destroy and the center of the Abrahamic covenant. That he violated that, he paid the price. But what about his last name, Raisi? It was shortened to Raisi, but what does Raisi mean? Raisi is a Persian word that comes from Arabic. Now I told you the word Sar, as in Sarparas, the demonic entity, means chief or ruler and other things. What does Raisi mean? Raisi means chief or ruler. In other words, Sar. And it's in Persian. So it's the Persian chief or ruler, the Sarparas, the Lord of Persia, the president of Iran. What was Raisi? He was the ruler of Iran. He was the other Sarparas, led by the actual Sarparas, and he was struck down from the sky. Mystery number 8, the counterstrike. You see, behind world events, the movement of nations, behind world news is a war of spirits. A war waged in this...
Yeah, I'll be back. We'll watch the rest of that shit. Oh, yeah.
Everything good, MP?
Ain't ready, MP.
Yo, MP. I'm expecting big things from you out there, bro.
Look out there, MP. Have a great game, man.
Here we go, everybody. The third game of this year's in-season tournament is about to get underway. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Gabe Vincent, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Cool Hands in at the point. And for Portland, Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Sharp, then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Kamari in at the 3, the small forward. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And this is game 3 of the in-season tournament for both of these teams. But only one side with a realistic chance to advance to the next round.
But nevertheless, this game still counts towards their regular season win total. So the motivation, I'd say, relatively undiminished. They'll still get after it, I'm sure.
And we'll see MP facing off with Scoot Henderson here in this one. This is their second meeting of the season. MP came away with the win in their first contest.
When we talk about Scoot Henderson, who stands about 6'3", it's all about his strength and leaping ability that makes it feel like he's way taller. So I put a bigger defender on him and try to slow him down just a bit.
And their first look at each other this year, this is a matchup we all really love to watch. So let's see how MP handles it.
Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Brogdon. Benson can't hit.
What's up, brother?
Sharp passes to Ayton. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Sharp. Check by James. 6 to shoot. And the three-point.
And he makes that shit.
Nice pass. You
Boy,
love
bullshit,
how Sharp
man.
anticipates situations.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Cool Hands. Coming off 41 points last game out. Three-pointer.
Got him. Man, you're robbing me, bitch.
Another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
I changed my jump shot, man. I want to try this shit with Kobe and Chris Mullins, man, with T-Mac. See if it works any better.
Now Ayton. 10 points in his last outing.
He ain't getting that shit now. I'm gone.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration.
Look at her, okay.
Fails to finish the play.
Okay.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8
man.
straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Kamari, that's
Yeah,
good.
man.
Fantastic
Boy.
decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Here's Cool Hands. Guarded by Brogdon. Cool Hands.
Damn, I can't shake him.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Cool Hands. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Terrific
Damn.
play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Sharp. His last outing, he had 24 points.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Cool Hands. Drops in the 3.
Now they let
Cool
me
Hands
make
has got
one.
5 now. And you
Good
know
Christ.
MP's been doing what he can to increase his exposure, Grant. He signed on with Ruffles to be a spokesman for their
Damn, get the
Just another
dia.
sign of
My
how huge
dia.
of an ambassador, a player, a spokesman MP has become. Very impressive.
Yes, sir. Very impressive. Oh, man. Did you see that thing stop?
The Lakers made it to the
Did you see my thing just stop, bro? That ain't right, man. This thing ain't right, bro. This game ain't right, dog. It stopped on me. It did that. I had my takeover. You see what it did to me? Dude, this game, bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart.
Take that, motherfucker. Eat that shit.
And getting up and
Hey.
hammering it home. That was a fierce finish.
Look at that boy, sweet hand.
On the way to the rim, he wanted that dunk to really stand out. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Portland has possession after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Sling it, bro.
Long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Down low.
Come on, LeBron. Come on,
Pass
LeBron.
to Cool Hands. Six on the shot clock.
Oh, no.
Puts it down.
Damn it.
And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the
I need to get a new meter for that. That thing messes me up, bro.
This game coming on the heels
On
of
that
the
dunk when
versus
it
the
when it.
Cavaliers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in
I
that game.
bro, I lost all my takeover, man.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Here's Cool Hands. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8.
This game robbing the fucking shit out of me, dog. I can't do nothing about that shit, man.
Back to Sharp. Pass to Kamari.
That shit took.
To the left side wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Shit, look at that, man.
From the corner.
That shit dirty as hell, bro.
There, clearly not for Jeremy Grant.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
I tell you what. I'm gonna restart this shit over, baby. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn it right back